jump right in to a question about this year's team. What do you expect from this year's returning players?
Well, I think they understand that our main focus is going to be energy and effort. We're going to try to defend, we're going to try to rebound, and then run.
Now, you have plenty of newcomers this year, as I understand as well. The team's split about half and half. What do you expect from the newcomers and how they're going to contribute to this team?
Well, I think they understand, because they were all here over the summer, how our style of play is going to be. We're going to press, we're going to defend, we're going to rebound the basketball from all positions, and then we're going to get out and run and try to get some easy transition baskets.
Now, preseason practices started earlier this year than it ever has in the past. How has that helped you all as a team focus on different things going into the preseason?
Well, even before that, I think just the NCAA allowing us to practice in the summer, I think was very beneficial. We had most of our guys here for summer school, so they got a chance to get a feel for each other, the new guys and the veteran guys, not just basketball-wise, but socially as well. And now with the start of the season in the fall, we got a chance to have some more practices and some more days off. So I'm sure if you ask these guys, more days off is probably even better.
Now, what are some of the keys that you're looking on improving this season from last season?
Well, I think last year we did not shoot the ball as well as I would have liked. I think we turned the ball over a little bit too much. So I think those two areas we definitely have to shore up this year.
All right, thanks, Coach. We'll go ahead and move on to some player questions here. Let's start with Javon. Javon, what areas of your game did you work on the most in the offseason to improve?
First off, foremost, I figured out that I had too much weight on me. So I worked out, got it all off, so now I'm more explosive, quicker, and now it's more finishing above the rim instead of under the rim this year.
I have noticed that you're looking a lot trimmer this year than you did last year, and you were an athlete last year with the extra weight.
Mm-hmm. It was a big step for me because I know it was not good for my knees. So as I trimmed down, got the weight off, now my knees feeling better, and I'm ready for it.
All right, so this year, obviously you're coming in healthy. How do you see your role change with the team this year as compared to some last year?
Now it's more like leading by example as well as my voice. I just talk, but then when coach, someone wants to just fiddle around, I just go up and, I'll finish it and tell them, that's how we do it. And overall, though, I think we'll be great.
All right. Keith? Same for you. Last year, obviously you came back. Injury impacted you 2 seasons ago. Last year you were able to play most of the year. This year, coming in healthy, you feel good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel amazing.
And so this should be your best year yet, right?
Oh, yes, sir. Some high expectations for the whole team.
And you are a leader, a senior leader on this team, and I imagine that's a big role for you this year.
Oh, yeah, that's the role that I'm going to step into. Having Russell Powell and Glenn Powell last year, they kind of took on that role, and now since I'm the one that's been here for 4 years, that's the role I'll take.
And speaking of Russell Powell, the point guard being gone, you being the senior in the backcourt, does that mean that you have an expanded responsibility?
We're all interchangeable at the guard position, so, everybody can do a little bit of everything.
Okay, and this year you were actually named preseason All-A-Sun. How does that feel to receive that honor, and how do you feel you can live up to those expectations?
It feels good. As long as I go out there and do what I have to do for the team, everything should be okay.
All right, thanks, Keith. Coach, got another question for you. We're talking about the league as a whole. How does this season's crop of A-Sun teams stack up to some years in the past?
I think in the last couple of years, everything's been pretty balanced. I know there's some teams that finished pretty high last year that have a lot of returning players. I think that's going to be the difference this year. What returning players, what new players contribute right away. I think typically in the preseason, most of the media types, if you will predict the top 2, 3, 4 teams based on how many people are coming back. I think our guys understand that we have new guys, we have veteran guys, and I think our guys this year we're definitely going to play with a chip on their shoulders based on the way we finished the league last year and what else we have left. I think we have a lot left to give.
What's the most positive thing you've seen so far coming into this season?
Competition. I think the competition level has been heightened. We've had some guys out with injuries. We had some guys miss practices for whatever reason, but we've